Violet Sorrengail limps into Basgiath War College with a connective tissue disorder that makes every fight a fracture risk. Yet by the end of fourthwing, she holds 2 dragon bonds and authority the Academy never saw coming. The real question isn't whether she survives. It's how her disability becomes the exact tool that shatters the Riders Quadrant's meritocratic myth. Start with the physical foundation, because Violet's disorder is permanent. Joints dislocate under strain, muscles tear easily. Bones break from impacts, her classmates shrug off. She doesn't overcome this through training montages. Instead, she architects her survival around it. When she can't match opponents in strength, she studies openings and uses leverage. Kitchen duty isn't noble service. It's tactical sabotage, weakening competitors nutritionally while she maintains her own regimen. She adds muscle through intensive weight training, but her real advantage is speed and precision born from being too light to rely on power. Her top quarter agility scores aren't despite her disability, they're because of it. She operates in gaps her peers don't see, and that neurological shift keeps her alive. Then comes threshing, and Violet shatters precedent. One rider, one dragon, that's the iron law of Basgiath, the organizing principle of the entire rider hierarchy. Tairn, a legendary black dragon, chooses her first, already an anomaly given her size. Then Indarna, a rare golden feathertail, bonds with her as well. She becomes the first dual-bonded rider in recorded history. The political implications are immediate and uncontrollable. Dragon bonds are the source of all rider authority in Navarre. Violet now holds 2, and the rules don't forbid it because the rules never imagined it. Her signets, lightning wielding from Tairn and time manipulation from Indarna, stack into a threat profile the Academy hasn't trained to manage. XyeFan tells her bluntly, she's the weapon capable of protecting an entire kingdom. That's not flattery. It's accurate threat assessment. The institution's response isn't celebration, it's elimination, because her existence destabilizes the hierarchy that depends on predictable power distribution. Now layer in Xaden Ryerson. He arrives at Basgiath with a vendetta. Kill Violet in revenge for her mother's campaigns against the rebellion. But his dragon, Scale, is mated to Tairn. Dragon mating bonds are non-negotiable biology. The paired dragons can't separate without severe distress or death. That biological fact chains XyeFan and Violet together. He can't kill her without dooming his own dragon. Forced proximity becomes strategic alliance, then genuine intimacy, but it never stops being politically useful. XyeFan gains access to Violet's growing influence and information networks. Violet gains rebel intelligence and an ally with standing outside Navarre's official channels. Their relationship is inseparable from their material entanglement, and that makes it more interesting, not less. What Violet's arc reveals is that Basgiath's meritocracy was always conditional. The trials aren't calibrated for capability, they're calibrated for a specific kind of capability, and Violet doesn't fit that mold. Her double bond creates a legal vacuum. The Academy can't classify her as a rule violation because there's no rule against what she's done. Her survival despite her disability suggests the system's assumptions were incomplete. As she uncovers the corruption threaded through Navarre's leadership, venom, wyvern, institutional rot, her role shifts. Her mother, General Lilith, initially looks like a cruel architect forcing her daughter into a death trap. Later evidence reframes it. Lilith positioned Violet strategically, ensuring she'd develop the adaptability and independence needed to resist the very hierarchy Lilith appears to serve. Violet's vulnerability wasn't an obstacle to overcome. It was leverage, planted deliberately. By the novel's end, Violet isn't just a survivor, she's a rupture. Her disability forced her to think differently. Her double bond gave her authority the institution can't dismiss. Her entanglement with XyeFan gave her access the rebellion needs. She didn't rewrite Basgiath's rules by asking permission. She rewrote them by surviving long enough to prove the old rules were never as immutable as everyone believed. Weakness, when weaponized with precision, becomes the kind of power hierarchies can't predict or contain. If you want more deep dives into fourthwing lore, XyeFan's signet politics, and Darna's feathertail mysteries, or the Venom conspiracy, stick around.